So let me ask you something. What do you do when God opens a door that is clearly bigger than you? Not mildly uncomfortable, not just slightly stretching. I mean, the kind that makes you pause and think, Lord, this feels like it's meant for someone else. You remember when Moses said that, oh, Lord, can you let Aaron do this? So I've been thinking about Joseph. He's in prison, forgotten, delayed, misunderstood. He interprets the dreams of the butler and the baker. He asks the butler, please remember me when you get out of here. And he's forgotten. We know he waits for 2 full years. But when Pharaoh has dreams no one can interpret, suddenly Joseph is remembered. So one day he goes from prisoner to palace. But Pharaoh doesn't just need interpretation. He needs leadership. He needs strategy. He needs someone to manage resources during a famine that would impact the known world. And Joseph, the former prisoner, remember, he's the one who becomes governor. That is not a promotion. That's an impossible assignment. I mean, this has never happened before. Nobody in Pharaoh's world knows anything about what's going to happen. And Joseph didn't train for that role publicly. But God had been developing him privately. Potiphar's house built management skills in him. Prison built resilience. So delay built character. The season that looked like limitation was building capacity. And here's where this became personal for me. Recently, I had an opportunity to turn part of my home into rental space. Some of you are aware of this. That required renovation, contractors, budget decisions, oversight, risk. My first reaction, this is way over my head. I don't think I can do it. It's for somebody else. It's too risky. You know how renovation projects are. This is for people who already know what they're doing. I had never done anything like that. But the opportunity was there. And I had to choose recoil or step. So I stepped. I did not do the construction myself. I hired professionals, but I had to lead the process. I had to make decisions, cast the vision for what the space could become. I had to resolve problems when things didn't go according to the plan, which was quite a few times. So I had to take responsibility for the outcome, right? And something unexpected happened. Courage showed up first, just to say yes. Then creativity surfaced, seeing possibilities where there was just ordinary space. And then leadership had to grow, stewarding people, money, and the whole process wisely. What I thought was too much became a new stream of income for my family. But more than the income, something else was built: capacity. Sometimes the reason we feel unqualified is because we have never met this version of ourselves before. I had never met Christine, who manages a renovation project. Joseph had never governed a nation before, but leadership had been forming within him. Habakkuk 3:19 says, "The Lord God is my strength. He makes my feet like the deer's. He makes me walk on my high places." He doesn't remove the high places. He strengthens your footing on them. High places are elevated, exposed, risky. They require courage. They demand creativity. They stretch leadership. But the promise isn't you won't climb. The promise is you won't sleep. He makes you sure-footed, remember? And I wonder how many of us are standing at the edge of something right now. Has the door cracked open a little bit? Has somebody hinted something? There could be an opportunity, maybe a responsibility, an idea that feels bigger than your experience. And we are asking God to use someone else. Are you looking to the side, asking God to use Aaron when the Lord is sending you to face Pharaoh? But what if the door is not a test of your perfection, but an invitation to grow? When God calls, He equips. The unknown is not empty. It is potential waiting for your obedience. So, the next time something lands in your lap and you think, this is too big for me. No, I can't handle it. Maybe somebody else is equipped to do that. Maybe ask instead, Lord, are you growing courage in me? Are you awakening creativity in me? Are you expanding leadership in me? Because the God who opens doors, He also steadies feet. He will steady your feet. He will order your footsteps. So, don't recoil. Step. You might discover that the high place is exactly where you are meant to walk. So, have a wonderful day. Thank you for hanging out with me. I am so glad the Lord opens doors. The Lord orders our footsteps. The Lord equips us to do what He has called us to do. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.